When your semen retention aura grows, something strange happens. Women can feel it. And when they feel it, the emotional games stop working. I'm going to break down exactly why and how to get to that point faster than you think.
The emotional games stop working. I'm going to break down exactly why and how to get to that point faster than you think. See, the thing is, when you go on nofap/retention and you're on a clean streak, meaning you're returning to peak masculinity, meaning you have this innate desire to make your life exactly how you've always dreamt it to be. When you start acting like this, you start to tolerate a little bit less from anybody. Anything that you find being nonsense, you literally don't have the time of day anymore because you're just in this peak masculinity. See, the difference is when you're on PMO watching porn and all these things, you let a lot of things slide because you just don't have that fire in you to actually want to make things correct. And this is literally the synopsis of no fat retention masculinity. It's literally returning to your core masculinity, where a lot of the things that you don't find right, you want to make it right. So the thing is, women love leverage. You know, they love power, and usually they have power over men when it comes to relationships based off, usually it comes from lust, and the woman having power over you via lust. Now the thing is, usually, you know, when she has a power over you, you give a woman an inch, she's going to take a mile. She's going to say subtle things. You know, a lot of women are, if they feel like they can get away with certain things, they are going to say things to kind of throw you off. They're going to do a lot of different things to make you feel inferior, emotionally inferior. They're going to say small things that you don't necessarily think are that bad, but usually she's doing this on purpose to test you and to see what she can get away with. And she's going to say things that she's going to say very subtle things. Women are super emotional, high clairvoyant, high intuition. So if she thinks she can get away with a lot of things around you, you're very stuck. For an example, if she walked into your apartment and she says, "Oh, not a lot of people might come in here because it may be a little bit dirty," or something like that, she's using that as an emotional control. She's using that so she can have some sort of leverage over you, saying things that so it looks like she doesn't care. She has power over you. So this is what you have to do when it comes to do this. And the thing is, you have to realize this. Number one thing is realizing she's trying to use some emotional manipulation to control you. She's using this so she can have leverage and power over you. Now, the difference is when you start to return to your core masculinity is you no longer tolerate these things. Meaning, if it's things that you honestly don't like what she's doing, you have the complete discretion to say exactly how you feel, exactly in that moment. There's no passiveness around you. The reason why she got away with this beforehand is because you were depleted. You did things, you weren't truly becoming the best version of yourself, and because of this, you felt like she could walk all over you just because you needed her. Now, but when you start to stand upright for yourself, when you start to actually go ahead and go the extra mile for your life, and you're doing a lot for yourself, you start to realize that, you know, she's not adding to your peace. She's making these subtle nuanced statements and things of that nature. You have every right to declare yourself, to say exactly how you feel, and make sure that she understands that you don't appreciate some of the things that she is saying. This is how you can get your power back. She's going to use emotional manipulation to see how much she can get away with. So what you have to do, you have to fight back based off your verbiage. You cannot be a pushover. You cannot tolerate disrespect. You have to realize that if you want to be respected as a man, you have to put your foot down and speak your mind. You have to speak your mind subtly, all the time, 100% of the time. You have to speak your mind. You can't let her win these emotional games, these subconscious games, because if she wins those things, You have no power. She's gonna walk all over you, and it's not gonna be a fun relationship for you two. And she's going to do this, regardless of how long you've been with her. She's going to give you these quote unquote tests, these compliance tests, these tests to see where she stands with you, what she can get away with. This is what they're hardwired to do. The more they're hardwired to do this, it makes them feel safe. Now, if she can get away with this, she's subconsciously actually not even going to feel safe. You have to nip it in the bud, especially the things that you don't appreciate. These are some of the things you have to say. When she's not complying, when she's not respecting, when she's doing this consistently, you have every right to cut it off. You have to be able to walk away. As a man, your respect is the number one thing that you value the most. There has to be some sort of respect between you two. So she's going to use a lot of emotional manipulation to see what she can get away with. What you have to do is you have to be able to nip it in the butt so your relationship can blossom. Because if she finally feels safe around you, it's going to be better for you. It's going to be better for her. It's what you have to realize. So on semen retention, when your semen retention aura grows, meaning, which is basically a metaphor saying when you're becoming way more masculine, when you have this energy that people respect you for, she's literally not going to get away with the things that she used to get away with, because you have some sort of respect. You have to draw the line. You have to draw the line. You have to be able to speak your mind. This is the number one thing when it comes to women, because if you don't speak your mind, she's going to be a bloodhound for. Women are a bloodhound for weak men. They are bloodhounds. You have to realize this emotional manipulation that she uses when she feels as though she can get away with it. You have to realize this. The reason why most marriages nowadays is 100% usually, she's getting away with a lot of different things. It's because guys are in a shell of themselves. They've lost their masculinity. They've lost their purpose. They lost the reason why they get up in the morning. And now she can walk all over you just because. This is the sad statistic in the modern age, especially nowadays with social media, all of these things. The first thing that you have to realize when it comes to you is your respect. And you have to realize your respect is the number one thing that is the most important thing to you. So you have to draw the line. Anytime she says things that you may not 100% like, you have to speak your mind. The thing is, speaking your mind is literally going to get you further than not speaking your mind and avoiding confrontation and avoiding drama. You have to realize this. And then the thing is, once she sees her place in the relationship, once she sees her place with you, she's probably not going to test you as much, because she already knows what the dynamic is between you. You have to declare that respect, especially at the beginning on. So once you return to your peak masculinity, your core masculinity, the fiercest version of yourself, you can say exactly how you feel, and she likes it. She's gonna get along with it. She doesn't like it. Oh well, you can at least you can live with yourself. This is really what it really comes down to. So when you go on NoFap, when you go on retention, when you've been improving yourself, working on purpose, getting better, doing all these different things, she's gonna be way more drawn to you. Undoubtedly, she's gonna be way more drawn to you because you're actually carrying out your mission as a man. You're getting respect, and now there's no emotional turmoil, emotional manipulation that she's using. This is very good for you. The dynamic between you two is going to be very, very well for you. These are some of the things that you have to realize. The reason why she was getting away with this is because you were depleted, you were distracted, you were using vices. Once you finally start changing your habits a little bit, mirroring your habits of that of a dominant man, you're going to feel a lot better about yourself. And she's going to feel it too. She's going to sense that energy as well too. So in order for you to actually do this, what you need to do is return to core habits. And I've contextualized this PDF for you on a 3-phase basis to really get you those core habits that you need to really get back to your most primitive version of yourself, your most core version of yourself, so you can really come across as masculine. And it really comes down to what you do every day, your habits. And I have contextualized this PDF free of charge, so you can look at this contextually and do the steps and actually get the results that you're looking for. Put that in the pinned in the link comments down below. Check that below, and we will see you